Hey everyone, this is Nicole. Today I'm going to teach you about Tupperware's Modular Mates. It's a pantry organization system for your dry goods. So we all have a choice in how we store our food. So Modular Mates are a permanent food storage system. Statistics show that they'll save the average family $1,500 a year for a one-time investment of about $500, depending on the size of your cupboards, pantry, space. That's a 3-time savings in the first year. And then after that, it's dividend after dividend. So raise your hand if you would like to save your family $1,500 a year. So they're guaranteed for life under our lifetime warranty. They're guaranteed to seal airtight. They're covered against breaking, chipping, cracking, or peeling. So let's think about this. Some people spend up to $10,000 to $60,000 on a new kitchen renovation, new cupboards. Not me, and that's okay. Maybe not you too. But then you're over at somebody's house and you're looking for the sugar. And they say, oh, don't open that. Or be careful when you open that. It's a mess. So they don't want you to open their cupboards because they're afraid that things will fall out. And we've all been there. But we have a choice in how we store our food. This is one way. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Can air get into here? Yes. Even with an elastic around it? Yes. Can moisture get in here? Yes. So you're all boiling and steaming in your kitchen, that moisture gets in and spoils your dry goods. And you can think about this. Have you ever had brown sugar that has turned into like a kitchen weapon? I think we all can relate to that. Can this dry out or go stale? Yes. And it's losing its nutrients. So think of that baking soda that you have in your cupboard, the box that you've opened up the little tab. That is actually oxidizing your cupboard. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And it's pulling out all the vitamins and the minerals from your food. Also, can insects get in? Yes. And in my experience, they don't come alone. They always bring their families with them. And odors absorb. Again, think of that baking soda. It's absorbing all the aromas in your kitchen, and then you go to make a cake with it. And you wonder why it doesn't work out quite as you hoped it to. And your cinnamon. Sometimes it tastes like Italian seasoning. The odors absorb into each other when they're not stored in an airtight space. Also, do you think this maximizes your space? Even if you put this on top of this on top of this. No, there's so much wasted space. You can't get into all the space. And you know that things are going to fall out, they're going to fall all over the place, and you're going to have crumbs everywhere. Do you know how much is left in here? No. Can you relate to having 3 boxes of opened Ritz crackers all going stale in your cupboard at the same time? Will those crackers taste the same in 2 months from now? No. Will that cereal taste the same 2 months from now? No, we all know that it won't. We have a choice in how we store our food. I'm happy to show you that there is another way. Can air get into here? No. It features our airtight seal. Can moisture get in? No. Can food dry out? No. Can insects get in? No. Can odors absorb? No. Does this maximize space? Yes. From front to back and from bottom to top, it's going to maximize all the space in your cupboards. All the space, every space. So you just have to figure out, are your cupboards shallow or are they long? If they're shallow, you're going to want squares and ovals. If they're long, you're going to want a combination of rectangles and super ovals. They're like Lego for ladies. They're so easy to figure out and measure what you need for your cupboard. So for example, you're using rectangles. You just have to figure out how many you can fit across and how many you can fit tall-wise. They all have a number on the bottom. This is a 1. They're numbered 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say you figured out that your cupboard for rectangles is a 4 height. That means that you can use a 4, a 3 and a 1 equals 4, a 2 and a 2 equals 4, a 1, 1, 1, 1 equals 4. A combination to fit whatever you are wanting to store. They're so easy to use and measure and figure out what size combinations are going to work best for your space. Now lastly, can you see inside these? Yes. So you know when it's grocery shopping time that you need to add that to the list. You won't have 3 boxes of opened Ritz crackers in your cupboard all going stale. The best way to use these and the best way to organize is make a list of all the things you would want to store. So you want 3 types of crackers at all times, 5 types of pasta, sugar, flour, brown sugar, baking soda, baking powder, coconut, spices, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, 4 types of cereals, oatmeal, rice, quinoa, snacks, 1 for chips, cookies, granola bars. So set them up in your cupboards and keep them in there, whether they're empty or full. They're a permanent food storage system. So we have a choice in how we store our food. To me, this just makes sense. More organization, less mess, more space, and saving money year after year. So contact your Tupperware consultant. We would be more than happy to create this solution for your family. So what we do is we can measure, you can send us a list of the things that you're wanting to store. We can come up with the best way for these to work in your specific situation. Most importantly, I have to send a huge shout out to Sonia Blaney. Thank you so much, Sonia. We love you.